Alright guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Luke. Hope you guys are all doing well. Now, I am no stranger to console fanboys. If you guys have seen my PlayStation Fanboys series on my channel, you know that I am no stranger to console fanboys. PlayStation fanboys are just slightly worse than the usual console fanboys, but to be completely honest, console fanboys in general are not only pathetic, but they are also not real gamers. They are fake gamers. And the reason for that is because the way I see it, and the way anyone rational would see it, console fanboys care more about the consoles than the actual games. Like, if you're a gamer, that doesn't make sense. Because the games are supposed to be the main focus. The console is not supposed to be the main focus. And you're supposed to love all consoles because without the console, you cannot play the games. So, console fanboys are just really stupid to me because they fight over consoles and yet they do the same thing. They provide the same experience, which is, of course, playing the games. And that's what you should care about. That's what true gamers care about, because the reason why they say true gamers love all consoles and respect all consoles is because we love the actual games. Like, true gamers, we actually love the games. We love the games themselves, not the console. We love the console because that's what we use to play the games. See, the thing about console fanboys is they use console wars as an excuse to make themselves sound better than others. It's the worst way to compete, honestly, because they're competing with devices that do the same thing. So how are you supposed to compete with consoles when there's nothing really different about them? Like, that's like putting two minivans in a race and saying that one goes faster than the other when really it goes about the same speed. That's exactly how it's like with consoles, because video game consoles all provide the same experience and they are used for the same thing. They are used to play video games. That's what people use them for. And if you're a true gamer, then you love the consoles, because without the consoles, you wouldn't be able to play the games that you're supposed to love, the games that you claim to love. See, console fanboys may claim that they're real gamers, but they're not. They're just not, because if console fanboys were true gamers, then they wouldn't be console fanboys to begin with. It's okay to prefer a console like PlayStation or Xbox, but this whole console war bullshit, it's a pointless war. It's more pointless than actual war, because there's no reason to fight over which console is better when they literally do the same thing. So how could they do better when they are doing the same things? Like, if you look at Xbox Series X and PS5, there's barely any difference. Sure, PlayStation has its exclusives and Xbox has its Game Pass and its little neat console features, but at the end of the day, people buy these consoles to play video games, not for one person to buy one and for another guy to buy another one and for them to start arguing which one is better. No, I brought the PS5, mine is better than your shitbox. No, I brought the Xbox, it's better than your gay station. No, that's not how it works. If you want to compete with gaming, go to competitive online gaming, okay? Because being competitive is part of being a gamer. That means you're a competitive gamer. It's okay to be competitive with online gaming, not with the consoles, because being competitive with consoles is a pointless thing, because they literally do the same thing. So how could you fight over which console is better when there's barely even a difference in the first place? And like I was saying earlier, console fanboys are not true gamers in general. Because if they were true gamers, they would care more about the games itself. But the way I see it, console fanboys care more about the consoles. How could you care more about the console without the games? It's like games are an afterthought, and it's just the console that matters. You can't play a console without games. You can't get any fun or value out of a console without the games, which is why it's better to care more about the games instead of the console itself. And that's why console wars just don't make any sense. It doesn't matter if one console has a couple more benefits than the other. Okay, benefits don't really matter. I mean, it's a neat little benefit to have when you actually buy a certain console. When you buy an Xbox, you get the Game Pass and the features. When you buy a PS5, you get the exclusives and, I don't know, I guess the VR. Those are just slight little bonuses for choosing a console. But at the end of the day, they do the same thing. Like, you console fanboys, you got to explain this to me, okay? I'm just a mentally ill boy over here who's just trying to enjoy life. Okay, I don't like starting wars. Okay, so I don't like conflict. I don't like this type of behavior. You guys got to explain to me how you could actually live like this, going on Twitter and Facebook and making your shitty little console fanboy post trying to start shit up. Not only are console fanboys not even true gamers, but they're not even really good people. Like, seriously, console fanboys, they're just really not good people. See, PlayStation fanboys is the perfect example. PlayStation fanboys talk shit about Xbox, and the shit talking that comes from them is not even factual shit talk. Their criticisms of Xbox are not actual criticisms in the first place. Their criticisms of Xbox are excuses that are coming out their ass instead of their brains, because their brains cannot even produce factual criticisms in the first place, which is why PlayStation fanboys use these blatant criticisms that either come out of their ass or their micro-sized dick. I don't know where they're coming from, but PlayStation fanboys are a great example, because everything Xbox does, they use their fake criticisms on it. Xbox makes a new game, oh, it's shit. Xbox Game Pass, it's shit. Everything Xbox does is bad to a PlayStation fanboy, and they will try to enforce their criticisms by going on Twitter, of all places, because, you know, Twitter's the worst fucking place for humanity. Twitter's worse than TikTok. I've been on Twitter. There is so much shit from PlayStation fanboys on there. But as I was saying, like, they think that their criticisms are factual. And that's why PlayStation fanboys are stupid. They think that people don't see that their criticisms are complete bullshit. That's the worst part about PlayStation fanboys. Because if you're gonna criticize something, like, let's be honest, if you're gonna criticize something, at least have a valid criticism. At least make some of your criticisms truthful. Because if you're gonna criticize something without any actual valid criticisms, obviously people are gonna see that you're a dumbass and a hater. At that point, it's not even an opinion, you're just a hater. And then when it comes to the Xbox fanboys, because of course they exist, PlayStation exclusives are shit. Every PlayStation exclusive is bad. The Last of Us, Uncharted, Ratchet and Clank, God of War, all shit games, no good for anyone. If you play any of those games, then you have bad taste in gaming. Those are terrible games, yeah, right. That's the thing about console fanboys. The way they fight over their consoles is so pathetic. They can't even make valid criticisms against the rival console. God, rival console, that sounds so bad coming out of my mouth. Rival console, can you get any more cringe than that? Jesus Christ, look what y'all got me talking about here. You guys don't know how much I do for you. You guys don't realize it. You guys make me make these shit videos talking about these shit people. My God. But you console fanboys, you forced my hand. I'm tired of going on Twitter and seeing all of your shitty little console fanboy posts. You're fighting a useless war. You're creating a useless war. You're fighting over consoles when they literally do the same thing. You are not true gamers. If you are true gamers, then you care about the games and you love the console because the console is what lets you play those games. You guys are not true gamers. So for you PlayStation fanboys with all of your fake ass criticisms, and for all you Xbox fanboys with all of your Halo Infinite dog shit, you guys shut the fuck up. Just shut the fuck up. You PlayStation fanboys are honestly way worse than the Xbox fanboys, because the thing that I can't stand about you PlayStation fanboys is your criticisms. Like, every fucking thing Xbox does, oh, it's trash. Everything Xbox does, trash, no good. Xbox sucks. And you can't even make a valid criticism. If you're gonna criticize Xbox, at least give me a factual criticism. At least give me a criticism that you didn't pull out of your ass without any thought going into it. Because if you're gonna make a valid criticism, it has to come from here, not from your bottom. Okay, it can't come out of your ass. Because if it's gonna come out of your ass, then it's going to be a fake shitty criticism, because it came out of your ass instead of your brain. So for you PlayStation fanboys, Stop it with all of your fake ass criticisms. Your criticisms are bullshit. Your criticisms are excuses just to call Xbox trash. And you act like your console's any better. Xbox and PlayStation are literally 99% the same, except Sony is slightly worse, because now Sony is being greedy. So for you PlayStation fanboys, unless you're gonna actually say anything factual, shut the fuck up, because I am tired of hearing your bullshit and your fake ass criticisms. Because your criticisms are not criticisms in the first place, they're excuses. They're excuses coming out of your ass because your brain can't produce anything factual to begin with. So for all you PlayStation fanboys, shut the fuck up. Just shut the fuck up with all of your God of War and your Last of Us bullshit. I don't care. Us true gamers, we have Xbox and PlayStation because us true gamers, we love video games. We love video games and we love the console because it's what lets us play our video games. You don't see us talking about which one's better. I have an Xbox, your console's trash. I have a PlayStation, no, your console's trash. Xbox is shit. No. You're a fucking idiot and you don't belong in this community. You are ruining our community. You are a bad representation of what a gamer is. True gamers love consoles because they allow us to play our games. And that's what we love to begin with, the games. So, for all you console fanboys out there, you guys are all trash. You guys are all trash. You console fanboys buy your preferred console and you spend more time fighting over which one is better, the one you bought or the one the other guy bought. You spend more time fighting over consoles than you do actually playing the games itself. You go and pay $500 for a console, and then you log on Twitter and talk about how your console is better than all the other ones. Do you even play the games? Do you even play the games? And that's another thing with you PlayStation fanboys. You use your exclusive games as an excuse just to make yourself sound good. Well, joke's on you. I could buy a PS5 and have an Xbox, and I could get the best of both worlds like an actual gamer. Like an actual person who enjoys video games instead of using consoles to make yourself sound better. Because that's all you care about. You just want to be better than other people. But really, you're not. Not only are you not better, but you're honestly just a fake. You're a fake gamer, and you're a fraud. Because you have no valid criticisms of the other consoles. You don't have factual criticisms, and you're